song. You hate it with a passion. Why are you playing a rerun? Why you just didn't end the live? You should have just ended it. Okay. I'm going to the stove. I'm going to the stove. You know? So you go into the stove and you playing a video while you going to the stove about tone space. Mm. Okay. Bryan, why do you constantly make shit up? You frustrated and go into a, it's like you go into a rage, you know? You go into a short man rage, you know? But I thought you said that you were the one that didn't take any of this seriously. So, because you don't take any of this seriously, it reflects on what you do. And you always have this real bad habit of thinking you know what other people are thinking. Yeah, you're not a psychic. You know what I'm saying? It's like your predictions are like whack as your beats. You know, if you let people answer for themselves instead of answering for them, you would get the right answer. But you don't like the answer. You know, like when I told you that musically I had more experience than you didn't even acknowledge that. You wanted to talk about some other shit. You see? I said I had more experience than you. You come back with you was trolling Tommy. So what? Even when I was trolling Tommy, I was making beats, Bryan. Even when I was trolling Tommy, I was making beats. A lot of those soundtracks was the beats that I made, you know? So again, you just can't compete with me and it fucks your head up. You know, the people decided to go with me. And then you said, well, everybody on your channel, you make up excuse after excuse after excuse. Okay. Sad, Bryan. Just sad, bro. Okay. You complain about Styles not having a conversation, but it's not like you can have one either. What you do? Hang up the phone and run. Okay. How can you say all of these things about Styles and then you fuck around and do the same shit when the pressure's on you? What do? Take off. Pew. You gone. Okay. Now, Styles said your music is whack. Okay. Keep in mind, this was out your own mouth, Bryan. You said, I ain't fucking with none of y'all niggas. Because everybody told you that your shit was trash. And it should be trash if you're not taking it seriously. You're not taking it seriously. Why would it be great? Okay? Because when somebody tells us that they done made a song or they done made a track or they done made a beat and they want us to listen to it, we're listening to it seriously, Bryan. Nobody says to somebody, well, hey man, I just made this beat, and then they don't listen to it seriously. Okay? And fast isn't good, Bryan, when it comes to music. It isn't good. It's not a race. Okay. You'll sit up there and make 15 beats in 15 minutes, and all 15 beats will be garbage. So when people say this to you, we're the haters. You don't ask us, well, what don't you like about the beat? And everybody that said the same shit to you, and we say, hey, Brian, your concept is good. Your finalization problem is bad. Like you have a thought in your mind that starts off as a good thought, but you can't produce it physically. Okay? Niggas got to sit there and focus to try to figure out what you're creating. So we say, Brian, do this. Brian, fix that. This don't sound right. You throw a temper tantrum. You throw a temper tantrum when we tell you that the sound is off, that this beat don't sound right. We're haters now because you fucked up, because you hit the wrong button. You had the treble too high. You had the bass too low. You had the vocals off. So it's your beat. You're creating it. You're finalizing it. You're putting it up on YouTube for all of us to hear. And when your sound is incorrect, you get mad at us because that shit can't play on none of our devices. Then you wonder why we look back and say, nigga, what's wrong with you? You just did this. I didn't hit these buttons. You did. So, Brian, you continue to be upset, brother. You continue, to be in your fifis, bro. Because Styles kept it real with you. LA kept it real with you. Okay. VicDamoane kept it real with you. And I've been making beats and messing around with music, Brian, ever since I was 11 years old. Okay. Nobody cares what you call yourself because you can't be taken seriously. Okay. I mean, keep it real, Brian. You don't even write your lyrics. You don't sit there and write that shit. You think we can't tell? So there's nothing serious about your music. That's why it's not received. Okay. When I'm listening to Kendrick Lamar new album, that shit is fire because he took that shit serious, Brian. Okay. You are an artist that don't take yourself serious. So there is no confidence in that because confidence involves you being serious and you're not. You're a clown. See you in a minute, Brian. You keep complaining about life and how it's our fault that you fucked up your music.